outside the media center, they had 3 big screen TVs, and we're watching what's going on over at the North Tower. And we were very concerned because there was a division of our company that had been sold a few years earlier, and they were located on the 94th floor of Tower 1. So we were in shock. Obviously it was bad enough we kind of knew what was, that the plane had hit, and obviously that's bad, but then it was like, oh, wow, people that we used to work with very closely, it hit pretty much right where they were, okay? So we were, just in shock, and sorry, at times I will get a little emotional. Just bear with me. It's okay. So it was probably 2-3 minutes after that announcement. It wasn't long. The second plane hits our building. I had actually turned around and was facing away from the TVs, but some people were still watching, and there was a gentleman who I don't know, and I never saw him again afterwards, but when the plane hit, there was, of course, a loud explosion. But it wasn't just that. It was, if you've ever been standing and somebody just gives you a shove, it was like that in that you actually had to step back in order to keep yourself from falling. It was pretty crowded, and everybody pushed that one way. So it wasn't just the sound, it was the movement and the feeling, right? The shaking. And then this guy, he was a big guy. He was a really big guy. He had been watching the TV, and he grabs me by the shoulders, and he's looking down at me. He said, "Did you see it? Did you see it? It was a plane. It was a plane." So I didn't see it. There was a coworker who actually did see the plane kind of come and saw the explosion. Immediately, we knew something was wrong, and we told everybody, just go to the lobby. And I went to my office to collect a couple things. It was pretty scary. There was debris coming down and hitting the side of the building, banging up against the side of the building. So I got out of there really quick. There was a very loud explosion. Maybe in the first couple seconds, there was some thought that perhaps it was thunder, which would have been very unusual because it was like a perfectly crystal clear blue day. But then I think, pretty much almost immediately, everybody realized it's an explosion of some type, and within it was clear that a plane had hit the North Tower because some of the people on the floor, they were able to see it, actually. So they had come out and said, a plane just almost immediately from when the first plane hit, I was trying to call my wife. The cell phone capacity to handle all those calls just wasn't there, right? So, everybody was pretty much doing the same thing. The other guy, he got through to his wife. So all this time we're trying, anybody who had a cell phone was trying to get through to whoever they were trying to get through to. You couldn't get through. He asked her to get a hold of my wife.